Hello, hello. Good evening, good time zone. Welcome on in. Why is my game not showing up? There we go. Took a second, but it worked out. All good. Hello, love. Got options? Thank you. I appreciate the heads up. How are captions doing? Captions are doing okay. Perfect. We're good to go. So I vaguely remember what was happening in Banner Saga. We're still in the darkness. We're hanging out, camping in our bubble. We just did a fairly lengthy fight. I believe Apostate got injured. So we could rest through that if we wanted to. And probably should. Apostate's pretty crucial to our team. We also need Castaway. Or we just got Castaway. We haven't used them in a fight yet. We probably should use them in the next fight and get them some kills. I assume there will be an achievement to get for getting kills with them. There usually is with a new character. We also have a conversation with Bercy, who we haven't spoken directly to since I think the first game. I feel like Bercy's just kind of been around, but hasn't done a whole lot. Bercy tosses in his sleep until he finally huffs and gives up. He sees you're also awake and comes to sit nearby. Trouble? I don't know how these damn ravens do it. I can't just pass out at a moment's notice. Are you not one of the ravens? I can see how you might get that impression. I joined Bulwark at Beauregard because the Valka asked me to, and when that went wrong, I got roped into this like everyone else. Percy wears a frown and leans on his axe handle. Juno, I haven't asked for you personally, so you work for yourself. What do you think about this job? To ask for you personally? Let's not turn this into something bigger than it is. I do work for money, the Menders pay well, I've got some history with them, that's it. Alfred had something interesting to say about that. She said you tried to kill her when she was training to be a Mender. Gods, did I? I've tried to kill so many Menders. That came out wrong. The Valk have a pretty rigorous final test for new candidates, and it involves some stabbing and some shooting, to make sure the Menders can do what they need to do under stress and pain. So they get some scary-looking viral me to play the kidnapping brigand and rough them up. They don't all make it back. Still feel bad for one poor kid, can't remember his name. Some backwoods farm boy, not too bright. I thought for sure he had no chance. He almost made it. Almost. But anyway, Alfred was one of those kids. I've been doing this longer than I thought. Percy just doesn't give a fuck. He's like, oh, I did some terrible stuff? Yeah, that's fine. That happened. It's whatever. Hope she doesn't hold a grudge. Percy wears a frown and leans on his axe handle. So you work for yourself? Never could get into that our bones the hills stuff like the rest of you. Why should I care about the dredge or dying in battle? I'd rather have the means to do what I want, live comfortably, eat well. Turns out there's a lot of men out there thrilled to hire a viral for some blood work, so I thought I'd do that for a little while. Now it's a lifetime later, and I never got rich from it. Spent my whole life chasing work while others profited. Isn't that the truth? One time I traveled with a prince and his tax collector. Thought that was going to be my big payday. People just handed their money over, piled it right on the huge cart we told them they had to. Practically robbery. Eventually the cart fell over a cliff and exploded into a shower of gold coins, never to be seen again. I remember that scene. I remember that scene well. I never shed a tear over killing a man, but that? I cried like a lost baby bird. Having pretty damn close to this very spot now that I think about it. Can't leave this darkness though. It's probably all twisted up and dark as dog turds now anyway. Maybe there's a moral there, but I'm not digging for it. Oh, Bercy. What do you think about this job? If you mean the Valka, you'd be a fool to trust them. I've done some questionable stuff on their behalf, let me tell you. And if you mean saving the world? I couldn't care less. What's the world ever done for me? These days I'm just putting one foot in front of the other. There's still the tiny sparkle of hope that I might profit from this somehow. Pretty bleak way to live. Nothing left to lose? Nothing but sleep, anyway. Sit quiet and wait for the others to wake up. Keep the rest of your thoughts to yourself. It'd be an awkward silence if you weren't both viral. Looks like it's time to get going. You know, Ivor. You can tell he's debating whether to get something off his chest. When I worked for the Volca, one of my jobs they paid me to do was to find you. You'd gone into hiding, and they wanted to know where. Do I dare ask why? Truth is, I don't know why. I don't ask questions. But I never found you. I had a feeling if I had, things would have ended up differently between us. So I'm glad I never sniffed around any small towns, like Skogar, for example. Percy leaves with a pat on the shoulder, and you realize you'd never mentioned Skogar to him. I mean, he could have just... he was with us when we were with Rook for a while, so he could have picked that up. But I wonder if that... I wonder if that's implying he did find us, but he decided for whatever reason not to tell the Volca about us. Or about Ivor, I should say. We're not specifically Ivor, we're a bunch of characters. Interesting. That was an interesting little conversation. Gotta pour some tea here. Now, there's no restriction on, like, supplies or stuff, so I feel like I should just rest until Abaddon, or Apostate's good to go again. I keep trying to call him Abaddon, but that's not his name. Right? There's no real reason not to rest. Maybe there is. I'm probably losing myself achievements, if anything. Is probably what I'm doing. There's usually achievements in these games for getting to the end within a certain number of days, and you don't usually get them by waiting around to cure up injuries. Hey, Manga, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. We're close. I can see the tower just over this ridge. That means Bulwark's close too. Bulwark is waiting ahead, Juno says, and the caravan slows. He's patient with dangerous allies. I believe he intends to stop us from entering Ridgehorn. Oh. I forgot to turn Discord notifications off. Sorry about that. I will lead Bulwark away, Juno says. Eyvind looks blankly into the distance as though he already knew what was coming, but Juno continues. The rest of you will wait for my return within Ridgehorn. We're not splitting up now. I'm going with you. How are you going to deal with Bulwark? He cannot be controlled, but he can be misled. He doesn't know where we're headed, and will believe he's pursuing us past Ridgehorn, Juno says. I will return one way or another. Focus steps forward. I don't trust you, and even if I did, you can't handle Bulwark on your own. We split the caravan. She volunteers herself, Ollie, and Spar, who give each other dubious looks. Volka adds, I don't take orders, remember? I mean, Juno can't die, so, like, there's no negatives to her going off and trying her plan, right? But Folka doesn't take orders. No, let's just keep everybody together. Before you can protest, you feel Juno's gaze weigh heavily upon you. Protect Eyvind, she says. That would be for the best, you realize. Or that would be for the best, you realize. Juno departs ahead of the caravan until her own light disappears over a hill. The rest of the caravan cautiously approaches Ridgehorn, Eyvind carrying the light. Fresh footprints trail off into the snow following Juno's diversion. The way appears clear. So we tried to have everyone stay together, and then Juno just did her plan anyway, and Folka went with it? Interesting. Interesting. I wonder if she just mind controlled us there. Because it seemed very like her gaze falls upon you, she says something, and then it's like you realize that would be probably for the
I've been
best.
told this is where they found Juno the first time. Now they say it's the entrance to another world. How far had she already come just to fall here?
We're back at Ridgehorn, where we were so many hours ago. Ridgehorn. This brings back some memories. Day's been stressful with a family dinner that was less than great, but pushing through the day. Oh gosh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mango. Also, wait, why did... I think my chat's lagging out a little bit, because that message only just popped up, but it also says it came in 2 minutes ago. Sorry if it seemed like I wasn't responding to it. I think OBS might be struggling for some reason. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that it was less than great, but I'm proud of you for pushing through. Eyvind curses when he sees the rubble around Ridgehorn's tower. The tremors caused by the serpent have caused many structures to topple here. Eyvind exclaims, there should be a doorway leading to... Give me some time. He says, running off toward the base of the tower. You can see him waving his Valka staff, heaving enormous chunks of rock aside through sheer willpower. Little help, shouts Valgard, drawing your attention back to the fort's courtyard. Bulwark was nowhere in sight, but his warped allies didn't miss you slipping over the bridge. Oh, okay, well that makes it easy. We don't have Eyvind, so we may as well... This is a good time to get the kills that we need on Castaway. I was wondering who we were going to take out of the party to fit Castaway in, but... now do we... We could promote you with only 10 renown and give you another title. That'd be using up a lot of titles that we then wouldn't have to give to the other party. These characters are all pretty dope. Although without Eyvind, this could actually be tricky because we don't have the armor repair. But these characters are all quite strong, so I think we should be okay. Let's do what we can. Okay, we got some bunch of stuff here. A couple of these things. Mind Devour. Soul Bond. Annoying. A couple of bears. Those bears are actually going to be really annoying. This fight could be a struggle. These things are all quite strong. Well. Stick our ranged units in the back here. Ivor... Is anyone tanky enough to do anything there? Krumer can actually handle these things kind of reasonably well. 14-18 against 15-12s. Well, they have a lot of break, but it should be alright. So we can whittle these things down with this crew. Make it quick before Bulwark finds out what happened here. Am I on some sort of timer? Doesn't seem to indicate that. Okay. Wow, these things can move pretty far. So who's first? You, don't care, bear, don't care, bear, bear. Then the back one, then that one goes. So nothing is going. Nothing is going that can hit you, right? So we should be able to get away with taking a couple seconds off here. Okay, you go immediately after him again, though. So Ivor, we want to send... I don't want to put you in a position where you can get hit immediately. Oh, what? Did I just miscount? Why did that... How did that bear move that far? Did I just move you too far forward? Shit. Well, that's not good. We are in some trouble. Okay, let's send Ollie in here, and we need to axe storm this bear. Okay. Deflected right away. That's okay. Apostate. We need you to... Send you here for a second. Fuck. Well, that was my bad for messing that up completely. We're not going to be able to do this without Valgard, so we're just going to load.
I've been told this is where they found Juno the first time. Now they say it's the entrance to another world. How far had she already come just to fall here?
Can't believe I made such a silly mistake right off the bat. Hopefully that is not a portent of things to come. Excuse me. Okay. Same party, same turn order. That's all fine. I just need to not mess up completely. I just need to not screw it all up. Make it quick before Bulwark finds out. So you can move to there. Yeah, I stepped you one spot too far forward last time. So we can safely move you to here. Bear runs forward. Can't get to us this time. Perfect. Krummer will do the same thing. This is this bear, then this thing goes. Okay. Got the exact same roll and the same stubborn. I wonder... Huh. All the RNG's happening the same. I wonder... why. That's interesting. You're gonna step in there. You're gonna use your move again. That's okay. A couple points of damage this time is not that big a deal. So Sunstrike, strength damage, and no exertion for extra movement. Shadow Stone, a bomb is thrown, exploding into 5-tile area immediately. Barbed stones, stone egg hatches into a skull curve not destroyed. Oh. What's the range on these things? Not that far, eh? I'd have to move up 3 spaces, which would then defeat the purpose of that. You're going pretty soon. Although I'm going to step a character in front of you, so you're not actually going to be that big a deal. So that means I can actually... move up here. -3 armor, -3 strength. Yes, please. That's pretty effective, actually. Okay, you're next, but I need to step in front of you. This bear doesn't go for a little bit. Hopefully we can put some damage on it. These things have all been damaged. You don't go for a bit. I think I can get away. Am I going to be able to put damage on that bear? Better safe than sorry. We'll do a level 2 stone wall. Unfortunate. Why are you not going after... Oh good. I've resisted that. That's fantastic. It sounded sarcastic when I said it. I didn't mean it to be sarcastic. I'm serious in that. That is fantastic. I mean, yeah, we're gonna run right in here. Get some break damage. Oh, archers. Okay, more units coming in. You go pretty soon. You can't get to anyone. You don't go. Okay, if I don't want to be hit by you, I just need to step to here, probably. Okay. Kerm's effectively dealt with that. Who are you going to walk in and shoot at? Okay, thank you. For not being ridiculous. This thing, this bear is more of a problem, though, I think. Oh, this thing, I can get to... Oh, Valguard is going to get a turn before it goes. Hey, McD, good to see you. Hey, Banjo, I think I can't remember if I already said hello to you. But you deserve multiple hellos, so it's fine. I hope you are doing well. Oops. Okay, so now we get Juno. Interesting. Okay, resisted that. Dope. You don't go for a bit. You... Okay, Juno's safe in your current position. What can you do that's useful here? Confuse, or... Target gains 1 will, passes it. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, we don't have it at the highest rank yet, so we have to... That's okay. could put damage on you immediately. Who goes next? This bear is going to put some damage on Ivor, unless we... If I detonate a stone there, we can... Yeah, actually, detonating the stone right there is the better plan. Can we do that from here? No. Shoot. You're next. When does the archer go again? In a little bit. I should definitely deal damage to that bear, though. I think we can safely step up into here, right? And then... Again, we can do a 3. That's very effective. Okay, that's not that big a deal. Oh, you are... Shoot, you're warping. Is Ivor also warping? Damn it, okay. We're on a bit of a time frame here then. Or a time limit, I should say. This thing's next. It's 21 to 12, so we're going to need to do a full 3-point block, I think. Although it can't move that far. Oh, but it could go for Ivor if I... Shoot. Hopefully it doesn't decide... Well, actually, Ivor has a lot of armor, so it wouldn't be the end of the world if it did. We're going to move up in here. We're going to do a full stone wall. Thank you. That's what I was hoping you would do, or something close to that. Ivor's strength is starting to go down rather quickly. Wait, who... That thing could come break his armor right now. I'd rather that not happen, which means we're going to step back. There we go. You're next. Let's roam Krumer all the way in here. Oh shit. More and more reinforcements coming in. You're next. I could neutralize you immediately with Ollie. And I probably should. You could do 5 damage to Castaway, which I don't want to happen. Yeah. Hopefully this doesn't deflect immediately. 1, 2, perfect. Nice. Nice. That's as good a turn as that could have been. Ooh, yes, okay. So now, when do you go next? Not for a bit. So now we walk apostate in here. And we lay a smack on this, which will spread poison through all these units. Okay, okay. We're in good shape. I think. You're next. We haven't done any damage to you yet, which is kind of annoying, but... And this thing, then the weaker bear. This bear goes again kind of soon. I'd like... Is that not... Wait, what? Why is that not close enough? Oh, because it's a range of 3. Shoot. Oh, we can't do anything. Rip. Mispositioned there, but that's okay. Next is Castaway. I I think just another one of those exploding stones right there. It's a very useful ability. That's okay. Okay, you're next. This thing at 18. However, we're starting to get to the point where Valguard can pretty much shrug off all damage. These things are all poisoned now, which is good. This thing's next. That's okay. Ivor can... What to do? This bear is still the biggest issue. However, it's about to not be. Okay. We're in pretty good shape. Who's next? Now you're the biggest issue at 18. Can Ollie get in range of you? Yes, right? Nice. A spear person coming in. Okay. So now let's reassess. What's the most dangerous thing they have left on the board? Probably this 13-12? 12-10's okay. This 13-15 actually, that just came in, but that's not going to be a problem for anyone for a little bit. Krumer needs... Krumer's armor is low. That's okay. What do you have for abilities? Nothing super useful to us, but you can just use your willpower to chop things down to size. Use Juno to move in here and confuse you. Perfect. Castaway can now... We have left 8, 7. Perfect. Castaway will rotate over in here and Shatterstone right there. Plenty of AoE damage. Okay. Now you're all really low. So... Valguard can just start using 1 point for Stonewall. It's a non-concern, right? Oh, Krumer can't quite get to this thing. It's okay. Ivor... Oh yeah, this archer is still here. I need to get some damage on that. At least it's poisoned now, though. Oh shoot, Krumer's locked into position here. Where do you go? There. take this out, but that doesn't seem very helpful. This thing's gonna die to its poison in a second anyway. I think for Krumer we just split some of your armor off here. Okay, Ollie's next. This is gonna die to poison. Oh, this is probably going to do a bunch of damage to Krumer. There's nothing I can do about that. I don't think. Actually, I could... No, because it has way too much movement. Shoot. What should Ollie do in this scenario? We can just put that archer down to 4 health. That's dead. Apostate can... I mean, my only goal right now is to make sure Castaway can get some kills here. I should start doing those whenever I can. Oh my god, thank you. That just shield bashed Krumer out of range of this spear person, so that spear person can't do a bunch of damage to him. That was extremely helpful. Castaway, you'll pick up your first kill here. Oh wow, you're eating damage now, but they're all so low that that's not going to matter. Just need to make sure we can get damage on you at some point. So Valgard, you can just keep doing your same thing. Perfect. You walked in and got yourself poisoned, I think? Oh, it didn't spread to you for some reason. Strange. You're gonna die on your turn. Okay. It's okay. Ollie, yeah, you need to get over here. I need you in range to come get this thing. And Krumer's next. We should be able to get some damage on it, but we need its armor to break some. Okay. In that case, let's have Abaddon. There's nothing really for you to do right now other than smack some stuff. You can come in here, confuse. Please smack the thing behind you, not the thing beside you. Yes, thank you. I don't... Okay. Yeah, we can kill that one. Or do we move in here and put damage on this? Yeah, I think that's what we do. Yeah. Doing this here gives us damage on this, and it gives us one of the kills that you need. Oof, your armor's getting low. Luckily, everything around here is even lower health-wise. Yeah, I think we're in good shape. We're gonna have to start. Because when you're next, 1 point, but Kermer can do chunk of damage to you. You're gonna deal a chunk of damage back, though. There's nothing I can do about that. That's okay. However, you can just chill. Yeah, so we can do 10. We can also drop a lightning on it, just for a little bit extra. So, I mean, why not? Step in here, and then put 11 on it, so it's down to 4. Now it can only do a couple damage to whoever it goes after. Yeah, not a problem. Hey, Safe, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you are well. Do I start taking out other things? No, I think Ollie rests in case... If something else comes in here, we're going to want Ollie to have willpower to... take you out. Boom. There's the achievement. And now we can just start knocking things down. Valgard. Okay, thank you. And if you may ask how am I and how has my day been, I'm doing fairly well, thank you. Also, I'm glad to hear that you're okay. And my day's been pretty good so far. Who's next? That thing is... Oh, that thing could actually do a lot of damage if we don't finish it off right here. Fuck, it absorbed that. Okay, that's not that bad. It's not that big a deal. There we go. We're just gonna chill. We'll have Castaway finish it off. Bam. Castaway is actually very effective if things are clumped up. That Shatterstone ability that hits like a bunch of stuff at once for pretty significant damage is just quite strong. Quite strong indeed. This is what Bulwark can bring to bear. You can only imagine how much worse it would have been if you were here. Troubled chatter of the ravens turns to stone-cold silence as a figure glides towards Ridgehorn's camp. Crossing the bridge, it almost appears as if she is floating in her wind-blown dress, pale as a specter. She crosses the courtyard wordlessly, heading up the tower. In your head you hear her thin voice. When you are ready, join me. She must have given Bulwark the real runaround, says Spar. He keeps glancing at the bridge as if expecting to summon the Berserker by name alone. I think I better make sure Eyvind's almost done. How about I whistle when it's time to go? Alfred offers to ferry you anywhere you need to go. Okay, we're here now. Let us talk to Spar. Sitting here thinking about lasagna because I picked a sweet. Oh, I know, that lasagna looked amazing. I would love to have some of that right now. Do I have tea tonight? I do. I mean, it's still the, I still haven't gone out and bought any. It's still the bagged tea. But I mean, it's not bad. It's good tea. Yeah, always have some tea with stream. Spar sits on the rubble of a ruin, watching Eyvind move vast slabs. He fidgets with an ornate mead horn. Good a time as any to give you this, Varl. I notice you've got no drinking horn, and that's no way to live. I don't care to drink from a Yox horn, old man. Nay, nay, does this look like a sodding Yox horn? It's carved from the tusk of a gold boar? Shines, even in full black. Okay, so I never seen a real gold boar, but I did steal long ago from a very rich man, and he seemed pretty convinced. Folga stabbed me with her eyes when I told her I was giving it to you. What made you think of this now? Oh, I don't know. Been down a lot of roads. Got a feeling I might not see the end of this one. Jesus, Spar, don't raise your own death flags like that. That's not good. Plan is we road trip down, pick up Chris and Noom over to Pictos for lasagna. Oh, that sounds like a wonderful plan. If they will have us, that is. I'm sure they'd be thrilled. I don't think they'll let me in, though. I don't currently have a valid passport, so I don't know how we're going to get me across the border. Oh yeah, I might not see the end of this one. I don't want to imagine a ditch using it for some disgusting thing after I'm dead. Why give it to me? Tradition, Varl. These young folk don't know respect. They don't remember a time when it was right to honor a guest. I don't care what any of them say, you're doing a fine job. Look here, there's history carved there. Before banners and tapestries. See the little armies? The tusk does seem to shimmer on its own. Carved figures almost look like they move as you roll it in your hands. I can't keep this. Take it, take it. It's not getting me laid anymore. Not like this Lang spill anyway. He smiles, pleased with himself. Where did you learn to play? What do you mean? Who taught me? Nay, nobody taught me. It was a festival. Biggest of the year. By all rights, too young to hold my drink, sipping from every unwatched cup I could find. There's a spat happening. One guy's built like a bear, howling at another man over his girl, or I don't remember. Doesn't matter. This other poor bastard, he's a mouse. You ever seen one of those guys? Thin beard, wide eyes, ready to run? The brute comes at him with the knife pulled right out of his dinner, and the mouse is soiling himself, climbing over tables to get away. Everybody's loving it, even the musicians stop to watch. I'm off my head drunk, and I'm thinking, by the gods, this needs a good song. So I grab the instrument and go wild, sawing and screaming. The thing just sings in my hand. At least, in my head it's a masterpiece. I must have sounded like a boiled cat. The mountain of a man, he slowly looks over me with the most complete confusion I've ever seen, and I just remember. The next moment, there's a knife in his neck. The mouse got him. Even drunk as I was, I knew it was because of me. I've been playing ever since. What a ridiculous story about where your passion for music came from. Oh, Spar. Frankly, it's a damn tragedy. I wasted my talents on these ungrateful monsters. He smiles, pleased with himself. You don't seem too upset about facing death. Upset about dying? Farrell, I'm more upset about living. Do you know what it's like taking a piss 3 times a night but only waking up twice? No, death sounds fine. It sounds fine, but I'll tell you what, I'll miss my life. The secret for us poor bastards with short lifespans. It's love. Sounds like a bunch of rot, I know. But you don't love life. But if you don't love life, it'll make you miserable. Learned that from a lady friend. You know what, Spar? We barely got to know you over the course of this game. But you seem pretty fantastic. You better. If those two don't find this passage soon, Bulwark will feign us right in our puckered asses. Yeah. Thanks for the horn. I'll make sure nobody does anything disgusting with it. And enjoy it too. It's not a bloody decoration. It's a gift from the god-blessed ravens. What a fun little interaction. Now we actually gained it as an item. Is it any good? What does it do? Will it be good on... Oh my god, it's level 13? 3 strength attack, 3 break. -1 move, 80% maximum chance to hit, 1 strength damage resist. So wait, it gives us +3 strength attack and +3 break. But it gives us a chance to miss every attack. It makes all our attacks 80% of maximum. And it reduces our movement. Gives us damage resist. Reconnecting to chat? Oh no. OBS, why are you having such a hard time tonight? Did I miss messages? Oh my god, I did miss a bunch of messages. Holy shit. I'm so sorry, everyone. Would be honored. Oh, to have us come down for lasagna? I wish. Gonna be probably looking hard while you work on end worker stuff. No worries, love. Enjoy. I hope it's going well. Mean same, but we'll manage. Oh, okay, so we'll both have to sneak across. That's fine. Why are you so tall? Just a comfy trunk ride? Me, or why is Ivor so tall? Because he's a Varl. Great lengths for lasagna, of course. Oh, no, why am I so tall I could fit in a trunk? I see what you're saying. I understand. An uncomfy trunk ride? I mean, it'd be worth it. Need some very large suitcases. Can you work on some kind of teleportation device that would solve it? Oh, that would be fantastic, Mango. If you come up with a teleportation device, please let us know. How do I get my OBS chat to actually work properly so I don't miss messages? I'd like not to miss messages, please. I'll just have to keep checking my other tab just to be on the safe side. This is... What are you currently using? $3 talents plus 3 armor, 20% divert aim. I feel like that's... This is good, but I don't like the maximum chance to hit there. I don't like that at all. Is there anyone I wouldn't mind that on? Strength attack, break. Chance to miss, though? I don't know. Should I level somebody up and stick that on them right now? I don't think so. It's a cool item. I'm not a fan of the downsides of it, though. I do have 86 for now. I should probably spend that on something. Should we give Krumer a title? Everybody else has a title. I think we toss 15 into you and give you some more armor. That would be very, very beneficial to us. What's your thing? Cost another 15. You resist. 10, and we can give Ollie a little extra damage. I think you're good where you're at. Level up Krumer to 10 at least. Straps and yeah, chance to resist strength damage for sure. Now we're down to 40. Is there anything I want to spend this 40 on this second? Alright, Eyvind is in the party. What's your ability? Will regen and armor regen. I don't really need armor regen on you. I think we hold on to this just in case something weird happens and we need to... Although Folk has no kills, so we can't level Folk up anyway. If it forces us to take, like... should we... we've been using Juno. Do we level her up some? I don't think we need to. I think we're fine. Let's go to the tower. Oh, that was loud. I mean, it's lightning, so I guess it's supposed to be, but I don't think it should be that. Thought you'd be helping Eyvind. I had to check on something. Look to the horizon. The serpent writhes in the distance. It knows we're here, but won't approach. Hopefully. Is it... The last two encounters, I can understand why. I doubt that is what holds it back. For now, it's just trying to discover what we will do next. I know the feeling. These horn towers are portals the Menders built long ago. They allow us to enter the inner earth, the Dredge home. I knew the Dredge came from below, but inner earth? Like caverns? No, not at all. Imagine another world with sun and sky like our own, but within our own. This will be a dangerous path, but the quickest route to the place where Eyvind will undo all of this. Juno sees skepticism on your face without looking. I also came here to speak with you privately. I know Eyvind may seem unusual or unapproachable, but he is a good person. Usually if you have to tell someone you're not bad. Right? I don't care for much, honestly. I like Eyvind. You seem an unlikely pair. I can see why you'd think that. The fact is, I saved him and he saved me. He's kind and devoted. There's a smile on her face and you realize that it may be the first you've seen. I don't know how to talk about it without sounding like an infatuated girl. I truly love him. I know it won't excuse things to say the Valka lead different lives, hard in their own way. But don't we all deserve to be loved by those who would do anything for us? We do. You have to admit it's hard to know what I should believe. You two are not making it easy. We do. It means a lot to me. And Eyvind too. When you asked to come with us, I was uncertain. I didn't want to take you away from loved ones. But I'm glad to have you here. I consider you a friend. One of the few Eyvind and I have left. I will do what needs to be done to fix all this, no matter the cost. And I've decided that no matter what happens, I will not influence you again. I promise you that. Trust is important. A whistle reaches you on the wind. You leave the churning coils of the serpent on the horizon and return to where the others have already entered the tower. Hey, Sammy. Welcome in. I hope you are doing well. Hope you are well. I'm doing fairly well, thank you. Making some progress here. Shit's getting a little wild. We're about to go to the inner world. Whatever that means. You join the others already waiting in an enormous chamber beneath the tower. Doing okay? Just finished your HTML, CSS stuff? Nice. Well done. So what do you expect to happen next, Spire Sputters? Eyvind steps to the edge. We jump. Heavy footsteps echo off high walls, and a dreadful outline stands in the doorway. Well done, witch, says Bulwark. Made a fool of me again. Even from here you can tell he's shaking with rage. Eyvind screams for everyone to jump, but there is only hesitation. Folka turns and walks to Bulwark. Oh no, that's not good, Folka. The caravan watches Folka with rapt anticipation. I doubt we'll get another chance to talk, Bulwark, so I had to know. Is there anything left of you in there? I never left, Folka. You left. We thought it was what you wanted. I thought I was following orders. What's done is done. How's the game? It's been good so far, Sammy. It's we're very much getting into the end game, or it feels like it. There's a lot going on. Yeah, that does sound like you. You get as close as you dare, the two barely acknowledge your presence. Remain silent for now. He'll kill you, Folka. That's not Bulwark anymore. Remain silent for now. Go on, Folka. Get out of here. What if the Valka can undo this, Bulwark? What if they really can? It doesn't have to end like this, you stubborn dolt. They lied to you, Folka. They're lying still. Bulwark points his axe at the Valka, and static flickers across Eyvind's shaking hands. Those two took our reputations. They took our freedom. They took my life. They did all of this. Even if they can save this world, I won't allow it. You kidding me? Life's not fair? Is that your argument? Even when I was 8 years old, I never gave you such sniveling drivel. They've known each other since Folka was 8? Oh, shit. Okay. Now destroy everything we made to save your pride. The Ravens need you. So do I. You feel the slightest shift in Bulwark's demeanor, but in a blink it's gone. Jump down the rabbit hole, Folka. I won't stop coming until every one of you is dead. That's all you've got from me? Me? Folka snatches Bulwark's axe from her belt, the one he threw near Strand, and pushes it into his hand. If this is just revenge, why wait? Trust Folka's intuition, pull Folka away before something goes wrong. Oh shit. I feel like she's gonna get killed here. But she's also been adamant that she doesn't take our orders and that she's making her own decisions. Like that's been her whole thing on this section of the journey. So I gotta let her do her thing. I've always liked you, Folka. That's why I gave you a chance to run. Fuck. Things are suddenly moving too quickly to react. Ah, damn it. Without hesitation, Bulwark buries the axe blade deep into Folka's neck, and she falls in a bloody heap. Your face narrowly escapes Bulwark's second axe blade as you stumble backwards. His screaming rage fills the room until a peal of thunder drowns it out. Lightning arcs from Eyvind's staff, scorching the ground around you in wild patterns, catching Bulwark's fur cloak on fire. Ravens reluctantly leap into the pit and you follow, tumbling into the darkness as the light from the hole above recedes. A roar rings in your ears like the bellow of a sunder. Bulwark leans over the edge, his face wreathed in flames from the smoldering cloak. It's the last thing you see before everything goes black. Damn it, I should have pulled her away. Fuck. Well, back to the other party. Back to see what's going on with Rook and company. Sometimes you awaken more tired than when you fell asleep. This is one of those times. Alio is silently sitting bedside. Alio? Were you watching me sleep? You're looking a little haggard there, Rook. What? No. Yes. I mean, Oddleif sent me to get you. Wasn't sure whether to shake you awake or let you... What's happening? Nothing good. Ruga's free. He's creating problems out by the gates. See, I wish it had let me kill him. Maybe I can kill him this time. I'll trying to talk some sense to them now. I feel like Rook has been haggard since 1. That's fair. That is fair. Rook's always looked a little worse for wear. How did Ruga get free? While we were busy fighting asunder and saving the city, his men broke into the prison, killed some of Petrus's guards too. Are you kidding me? Wish I were. Are you watching me sleep? Too Twilight for me. I hate to say it, but we should bring as many clansmen as we can find. It could be a grave mistake to leave them behind. You don't think they'll be safer here? I don't think we'll be safe without them. Okay. We're just going to go down to the gate. Oh, it's giving us the opportunity. Even though it was an emergency at the gate, it would let us rest if we wanted to. Hilarious. Still the same stuff at the market, probably? Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, no. These are different. Knife hides in the folds of cloaks and hollows of sleeves, always thirsting already. Boost strength dam when stationary, +2 strength attack, 10% crit. This was here before, I think. 2 aggro, 2 armor, 2 strength resist. That's just like a better version of the bell, right? Do I get that and give it to Eggle instead? 2 strength, 25% crit chance. Is any of that good for anybody that I wanted to run? Where? Oh, because Oddleif's down at the gate, presumably. I guess Hakon's down there too. Ooh, Ubin. Ubin's a permanent character. That's amazing. What were your abilities again? Just regular stuff, right? Tempest and Reveal Weakness. By staying next to an ally, Ubin's confidence and experience allow improve the strength damage dealt by both himself and his ally by 1. Bonus remains until Ubin is no longer adjacent to the ally. When multiple heroes stand next to Ubin, each gains the benefit of +1 strength, while Ubin gets +1 strength damage for each adjacent hero. Oh, wow. That's pretty dope. 3 points available. I wonder if I want to level you up for... Oh, I can't. You would need 3 kills to get leveled up further. What are you using? Oh, move. Never. That's right. You have all that now. Petrus has this item. So Aggle's currently using this bell, which is 3 armor per rest, 2 aggro, 1 strength. And instead, I could give him... Was that the market here? 2 aggro, 2 armor, 2 strength. That's just better. That's just hands down better in like every way. Wait, where did it go? Right here. Alright, because now he doesn't get the armor per rest, but I wasn't resting on him all that often anyway. Let's promote you a few times, Eggle. Let's give you a title. You've been with us since the beginning, and you're fantastic. Let's get you all the way up here to 11. Bloodletter, not good for you. Monster Killer, not good for you. The Foolish is not good for you. The Unbent could be okay for you. The Unmoved is probably good for you. Just extra stats. Strength resist, potentially. Twice Born. No, I think... I think we'll give you the Unbent. Just put a ton of points into it. Okay, we just dumped a ton of stuff into Eggle, but he should be ridiculously strong now. I mean, he always was. So we'll do that. Spend most of our stuff. Got a lot of characters here. Where is Hakan? He must be down at the gate too. I can't think of any reason why he'd not be with us other than that. Well, yeah, there's no need to rest. Let's just get down there and see what's going on. I can't believe Ruga's out. You squint in the sunlight outside the cool shade of your tent, and a smell reminds you of the small farmhouses you once lived in Skogar. Or you once lived near in Skogar. Had a lot of difficulty reading that sentence. The field is full of horseborn, a lot more than there were before. Oh, right, because Ubin brought a whole bunch. Ubin stands in the midst, the shepherd of a confused flock. He's chatting with Gunnulf, catching up on lost time. Ubin spots you and waves, beckoning you to join them. These horseborn lost a lot of leaders all at once, he tells you about the new arrivals. They haven't found a lot of sympathy here in Arbrang, despite helping defeat Ruin. Hate to crowd your camp, but what would you think about taking them under your wing? Had enough trouble with the horseborn already? Are you sure they want that? I don't know, let's talk about this another time. Well, the horseborn have been good for us. Are you sure they want that? We won't know until we ask, Ubin replies. In times like these, I believe it's better to have too many friends than too few. We gotta get to the gate, though. Do I have time to be doing this? Have a horseborn ally speak to them on your behalf. Several of the horseborn who have traveled in your caravan nearby, considering Canary's troubled past, you think it would be best to leave her out of this. Deirdre, veteran fighter. Rock tribe leader. I think Skahak is the best. Remember that Skahak was a trader before you met, and he has experience speaking to strangers. Eyvind translates your requests. Skahak addresses the crowd with a trained voice and grabs the full attention of the tribe with a spirited conversation. Many join, he tells you. Perfect. 57 fighters. Let's get to the gate and hopefully kill Ruga. What kind of trouble got stirred up that we need the whole clan? The kind that turns into an angry mob. My least favorite kind of mob. Is there a kind of mob that's not angry? A happy mob? Through still gaping holes in the splintered walls, you glimpse the dredge indolently lurking. Blear-eyed workers do their best to fill the cracks. The foreman spies you at the head of the caravan. Got any fighters with strong arms? God knows we could use them, and they'll be well fed. Give them a token number of fighters to help patch the walls and stand guard. Give them enough fighters to get the job done quick, a few dozen at least. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Foreman prowls through the caravan, browbeating anyone healthy enough to shoulder timber. Not all who join show enthusiasm, weary as the Sunday's assault left them, but the cause is worthy. I don't have time to be dealing with all these delays. I gotta get over here to the gate. I'm saying right now, if I get to the gate and it turns out that I wasted too much time and like Oddleif has been killed or something by Ruga, I'm just gonna load. I will not stand for that. I won't tolerate it. So many survivors occupy the dirt among the common past. They begin to blend together. A young girl conquers her shyness and comes begging for food at your feet. Others are inspired to do the same. Compared to these people, you have a considerable amount of supplies. The real question is how much you're willing to spare for those who aren't in your clan, who will keep coming in the future. Consider what to tell the growing crowd of open hands. Share your own personal supply and allow your clansmen to do as they please. Leave a sizable bundle of food with the survivors. Ignore the beggars. Promise to do what you can when you have time. Share on personal supply, allow clansmen as they please. You hand the girl a small bundle and ruffle her hair before she runs off, but the rest with open hands. Don't share her sweet smile when you indicate there's no more to spare. Dredge Killer shouts a woman as you approach. Contrary to what sounds at first like an angry mob, the opposite occurs. Thankful survivors crowd around asking questions you can't answer. What if Dredge attack again? What about the darkness? What do we do now? I know as much as any of you. Hold out hope. I personally know the Valkar well on their way to fixing this. Things are bad, but we'll survive one day at a time. Leave me alone, I'm no champion. I'll be honest with them. Their heads nod as you speak, but they're not listening. These people have been taking things one day at a time for quite a while. Still, many follow you as you head towards the gates. Okay, we picked up some more clansmen. We're at 727 now. We've got quite a crew. At least they seem to be making some progress on the walls. Nice when we don't have to be responsible for absolutely everything. After dealing with that Sunder. They finally pitched in once they realized you're not going anywhere. It is a lot of people, yeah. We're well stocked with people at least. Plenty of
I
food.
don't know why, but I
Well,
find
not plenty,
myself
but some food.
instinctively worrying about Alet as I approach the gates, even though I know she's gone. Despite everything else going on, it's still mankind that worries me the most.
Yep. That's reasonable. A growing crowd is gathering at the gates. It is easy to tell the curious bystanders from the hardened, darkened faces of Rugu's loyalists, but there are plenty of different colors being flown here. The Varl are also nearby, looking uncomfortable. As you step forward, the disgruntled murmur of the crowd turns into the squeaking of rats skittering into hiding holes. Ruga, as always, wears the satisfied smile of a man who drowned his own humanity in bottomless ambition long ago. God damn it. Aha, our savior has joined us. Maybe now we can hear some sense. I'm tired of listening to your bitch yap. Oh, that's... I want to kill you so much. You'd prefer it to my bite. That's why a vicious dog should be muzzled. I am going to stab you in the face. And I'm really going to enjoy it. Disrespect all life again and see what happens. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to say. You don't see the irony in that coming from you, Ruga? That would be a good quip. Yeah. Enough of this sparring. I wouldn't want to distract from the issue at hand. As usual, I only want to protect our people, but Oddleif hears what she pleases. You only want to condemn. It starts with the dredge. How long before you convince them we're the next enemy? What do you mean starts with the dredge? She would throw away all our sacrifice to let them walk through the gates. Just as these Varl here, horseborn. Many of those outside these gates are women and children too. We've known this. We've even taken in a dredge infant whose mother was slain. It has been amongst you this whole time. Ruger's eyes grow wide at this. A disapproving murmur ripples through the crowd. Be that as it may, tell me why I just lost good Varl fighting them. For hundreds of years, when our leaders tell us to fight, we fight. The dredge are no different. Bellower is gone. Eyeless and Ruin are gone. Are the rest beating down our doors, crying for blood? No, they cry out for mercy. All I'm suggesting is that we don't leave them to suffer in the darkness. We can find a way. Oddlife, you're so fantastic, but I don't know how I'm going to convince any of these other people to go along with this. Before he died, our king saved everyone's lives. Or said everyone lives. Who is Ruga to disagree? He is no king. Oddlife is right. There is no king here. Look at the faces around you, some who just lost children trampled beneath bloody dredge hooves. Do the dredge have hooves? I guess that's not. I guess the word choice is not. It's not the right pick here. Shall we invite the dredge in for another go? I don't see how any of this matters. When the darkness covers us, we'll all be the same sort of dead. But all things being equal, I'll shed no tears for the dredge now. Hear, hear, some common sense. What does our heroic Sunderslayer believe? Speak up, we've all been waiting for your wisdom. We should not be listening to criminals who cowered in chains while we died on the battlefield. We could fight the dredge when they come again, or we could take a chance on peace. Make a heartfelt appeal to the masses. I won't defend the dredge if it leads to war amongst ourselves. I would like to let them in, but Oh, which one of these is going to work? Fight the dredge when they come again, or we could take a chance on peace. Allow me to prove that once again you're answering the wrong question. Your appeals to the crowd now speaking loudly. Fuck, should I have appealed to the crowd? Friends, shall we fling the gates open wide to the murderous dredge, embrace their hammers and stones? Should I let this hysterical woman endanger your families, your kin, for murderous stinking slag? Angry shouts erupt in response, fury fills the faces of those closing in, Ruga's faithful draw steel. Oh, if it's okay, if it's just going to turn into a fight, I'll just kill them and then we'll let the dredge in anyway. That's fine. It's still letting me use the Varl on my side, which is what I was most concerned about. I didn't want the Varl to turn on me, but if they'll still fight on my side against Ruga and company, then that's fine. Not a problem. What do you all have? Oh, you never... Hakan never got... I could have sworn I got Hakan up high enough level to have a title. Did I not? I guess it was just you three? Who got the mountain title? Oh, maybe I just gave that to Valgard, I guess. That's right. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, this is the squad. This has always been the squad. Herc has 48 kills. Oddlife has 45 kills. What a power couple. Okay, ready for battle. This is it? Not worried about these things. We're gonna probably make quick work of this. Well, I say that. It's hard to guarantee. Okay, who's first? You. You can run to there. You. Okay, so none of you can get in range of my characters this turn. Except this archer maybe could get in range to shoot somebody. Oh wait, you can... Oh, but you don't go right away, do you? I guess the other ones go. Okay, in that case... Actually, we'll move you there. You've got enough armor that these things are not going to be that big a deal to you. This is you, then you back there. Do I walk Hakan in? No, I think we wait for a turn. Yeah, Rook has so much break. 11 break. Preposterous. Wow, they're doing some good damage to... Gunnulf has... You're next. Just sit Gunnulf here. You should be fine. Yeah. Oddlife will drop you to 10, or drop you to 5. Okay, now the spear person goes. Alright. Here we go. Who's next? You. Then you over there. Then you. Okay, let's get in. Let's get in here and deal with you. That's fine. You have quite a bit of armor that I'd like to shred, but I'd also like to run Gunnulf in here to do good damage. So I guess instead we just walk up here and do that. Perfect. Rook will work on breaking your armor. Gunnulf could do 9 and 3, 9 and 11. Do 3. The archers both going next. They should both just go after Egil, right? So wait, these three are all injured. You're fairly injured. You just went. You're next. But I'll if you can just step in here and do that. Once again, Egil is being a boss. That's vaguely annoying, but it's fine. So who's got the highest armor left? Oh, you back there at 14, right? Run off up here, do 8 damage to you. When do you go in the order? After Hakan. Good. When do you go in the order? Next. Egil just keep being a monster tank. Will drop you to 7, and that's basically the fight. Now all their units are low. I don't think anyone in this group needs kills, but Khan and Maga are the lowest level, I think, so we'll attempt to divvy them up to them if we can. To an extent. We're not going to waste too much time here, though, so Gunnulf will take some when he can. It's okay. Get absolutely wrecked. This squad is really strong. Okay. But now how does the general populace feel about lull in the fighting, but looks far from over? If anything, it's just begun, and that's what worries you most. There's no need for this, you shout. It falls in deaf ears as more and more men draw weapons. The wind picks up, tearing at banners up above your heads. A growing gale throws men from their feet and bludgeons your sense of balance. A storm funnel approaches, crawling above the gates. Riding it is Zephyr, her platinum hair curiously untouched by the maelstrom. She lands amidst the fighting like a leaf delicately falling from a tree, somehow terrifying in its grace. Stop this lunacy, she howls. Hey, Zephyr. Has this... I don't think this group has ever met Zephyr. What is this? Put your weapons down. Even Ruga's unflappable demeanor seems subdued in the Valka's presence. Traitors threatened to open the gates and let loose the dredge. We only meant to stop them. Liar, you're the only real threat here, Ruga. Warped creatures reside within the coming darkness, twisted and ferocious. That is the true threat now. I would have come sooner, but I was searching for a solution to protect Arborang, and I may have found one, if everyone can be civil for a moment. Where are the King's Menders? I need them all. They've done as they please since Meinolf died. He's dead? Then as the last surviving Valka, I am taking control here. Expect the rest of you to put aside your differences while I gather the Menders. We were attacked without cause. There's no point in saying that. She's probably not going to listen. What about the dredge outside the gates? What did you mean about warped dredge? What about the dredge outside the gates? I'm sure she has little time to worry about such petty disputes. Zephyr rubs her temple in frustration. You don't need to befriend the dredge, only make space for them within the walls. That's what I'm saying. When the warped come, they will be relentless. We cannot afford to give them more weapons against us in the coming days. Zephyr departs, ushered by a rising gust of air that lifts her toward the keep. She leaps in long bounds like a springing reindeer out of sight within moments. Ruga looks to be at a loss, but only for a moment. How vindicated you must feel. I envy you. But not everyone is so reasonable, so easily persuaded as me. Convince them. He raises his voice again over the distressed murmur of the crowd. Step outside these gates, brave Rook. Ease our minds. The Valka thinks they can be trusted. Walk amongst the dredge, Slayer. Throw down your weapon and prove to us all how harmless they are. Open the gates, then. Ruga flinches in surprise when you give the order, but hides it quickly. You called his bluff, and now you have to deliver. Slowly, the large doors are pulled open for you. Aldef whispers to you quickly before you step beyond the gates. The dredge infant, I'll come with you carrying the baby. Maybe they would see it as a gesture of peace. We don't know how they'll react. I'll take the baby, but you stay here. No more people are going to get hurt. I do this alone. I'd be glad to have you by my side, Odd. Absolutely the last one. Aldef nods, the dread shot is quickly brought forth, and Aldef stands beside you, carrying the bundle in her arms. Everyone is waiting for your next move. And then Rook and Aldef get horribly murdered, and we continue the game without our main character. You take a deep breath. Someone pushes the Skogar banner into your hand, and it weighs heavily. Dreads stand shoulder to shoulder beyond the gates. Their warbling stops as you approach, and their many yellow eyes turn in your direction like a field of sunflowers. You force your legs to move. The dredge part around you. It feels suffocating even though they do nothing but watch. Now completely surrounded, you turn around, where equally captivated clansmen stare breathlessly from inside the walls. The dredge nearby look with curiosity at the dredge shot in Aldef's arms. The air is still, as if itself afraid to breathe. You raise the banner. Dredge follow as you and Aldef walk back into Arbrang. They follow through the gate. They follow into the courtyard. And then a man shouts. You can see his face clearly, but you don't recognize him. Just some guy. You're not sure exactly what he's shouting, but it sounds like "You'll kill us all." He hurls a spear toward you. Others draw weapons. They raise bows. Everyone reacts at once. No! Oh, fuck. I shouldn't have had her come with me. I'm sorry, says Oddlife softly. Before you could react, she had stepped in front of the spear meant for you. There are tears in her eyes as she closes them for the last time, still cradling the dredged child. Desperately, you wrap Oddlife's body in your banner, dragging frantically through the squall of battling clansmen as if they weren't there. A sudden blow to the back of the head steals your sight. Dizzy, you're rising, being pulled by your cloak. It's Petrus. His guards are scattered and overrun. The mob bucks like a wild beast. Nearby, a Varl brings his shield crashing down on someone's head. Horseborn scream in the distance. The smell of smoke fills the air. Blades lunge you from different directions, and you emerge bleeding around the corner of an alley. We need Zephyr, you cry, pulling at the body still within the banner, though you know it's too late. The violence is spilling out further into the city. Rioters smash down doors and corpses lay openly in the streets. Some of them are very young. There is no cure for this, Petrus grieves. Arbrang is broken.
Arbrang is broken. Now the strength of your banner will determine how long you can hold out, while Ivor and the Valka push on to their destination. Your choices up to this point, the number of clansmen, fighters, Varl, and supplies remaining, buy you days of survival. When your days run out, catastrophe will follow. Use this time wisely.
Huh. Oh my god, okay. And then counts the supplies up. We have a lot of clansmen. All our walls are still standing. We had done very well to this point. It's going to buy us a ton of time. I don't know if that's... I guess we still have to go through this cutscene. I don't know if I want to stick with that decision. to go back. He finds Zephyr near the keep where she's preparing the menders. She turns as you approach. Captain Petrus, I told everyone to stop fighting. My friend is hurt badly. You have to help her. Do something, please. You reveal the lifeless body of Oddleif wrapped. Oh my god. Zephyr shakes her head. I'm sorry. Even the Valka should not meddle with the dead. How did it happen? You left us. It's not Zephyr's fault. Doesn't matter anymore, just tell us what to do. This has been coming since Meinolf died. I regret I could not have come sooner, but many more were about to die. Listen carefully. I devised a shield of light that holds back the darkness, but its reach is limited. With the Menders joining their efforts, we may be able to encircle all of our Barang. It will mean positioning them evenly across the walls, and if madmen are running wild in the streets, killing indiscriminately, I'll make sure that doesn't happen. I'll have Oddleif taken somewhere safe, just until we can pay our respects properly. You nod, numb. How long can you keep the spell of light going, Valka? Assuming the plan works at all? Perhaps if we rest in shifts. A number of days. It depends on our food supplies and stopping the warp from slaughtering our menders. They told me you fought off Asunder. No small thing, but that'll be nothing compared to what is coming. What do the warped even want with our Barang? As far as I can tell, only mindless death and destruction. That's why I wanted the dredge inside the walls. And the other Valka? Juno and Eyvind? They can stop all of this? We crossed paths. They continued into the darkness. If they're going where I think they're going, and if they actually make it, there is hope. But none of it matters unless we get these menders safely on the walls. Since there's a whole mechanic for, like, when the city dissolves into chaos, I feel like that's inevitable. That it happens at some point. So while I wish we'd been able to get the dredge in safely and do okay in that regard, I don't know if it's possible. So the only thing I'm really debating is if I want to load and try to get through that situation without Oddleif dying. I just feel so terrible for Rook. He loses everybody. Also, Oddleif was like my favorite character. Time is it? It's only slightly earlier than we normally would. I think I'll just take my break now and I'll give some thought to whether we will attempt for a slightly better outcome or if we'll continue the story as it currently stands. Hope everyone's having a good evening / time zone. please take care of yourselves on this break too. Get some hydration, get some snacks, get whatever you need, get a stretch in. I'll be back shortly. That's not the right screen. And we're back. You lead a group of Zephyr's Menders toward the gates, where the fighting is worst. The darkness is already drawing close, throwing soot into the air. You push into the fray to clear space for the Menders to do their work. Men fight dredge, men fight men. The fighting curls around you like wildfire until you are engulfed in it, despite your best efforts. One bare-chested, shrieking madman charges at you, but is crushed into the dirt by the heavy stone bludgeon of a nearby colossus. The Stone's Guard stares at you, past you. Bloodied men encircle you like vultures, screeching trill insults, traitors, raven starvers. The Stone Guard nods some kind of understanding. It seems to recognize you, too. Oh, we have a dredge in the party now. Out of curiosity. Harboring a city is broken. Last save before that was when we were still walking towards the gates. The entire gate conversation could go differently. We'll play it out. I'm curious to look up after I'm done the game, like what other options can happen out of that. Bastion is level 13, which is preposterous. 22, 15. What are your abilities? Kindle slams the ground, sending all around him reeling back and damaging the armor severely. As with most dredge abilities, this damage is indiscriminately and must be used with care. Drone fire. The character sends a shockwave through the earth, damaging the armor of non-dredge caught in its path and churning up molten ash that burns any unlucky to step on it. This ability must be used carefully as dredge, including warp, to have their armor mended by the effect. Oh, okay. So it works good on Splinter. Cracks and takes your armor damage, sending out shards that chain through other adjacent dredge. Okay, yeah. So standard stuff. You're a beast, though. So much armor. 6 points to spend, which is wild. Oh, not hunker down. Points in Titan straps, and we've got 1 point left that we could put into divert would be okay. And because you're a level 13 Stones Guard, do I want to give you a thing? Now that our life's gone, yeah, the title is just gone too. We don't get to use that title again. The Unmoved. I mean, why not? Let's give you 2 more strength and 1 extra armor. You're level 13, so we could give you... another bell. Armor per rest, aggro strength. My team is tanky as hell now. If I'm using him, do I need... Maugre's good. I feel like I should sub out Maugre, maybe? Break talents, armor, and 2 break. That's pretty useful too, actually. Let's actually, yeah, let's give you that. Let's sub out Maugre, because we just lost a damage character. So if we're subbing in an even tankier version of Maugre, then we should bring in Another damagey character. And in the spirit of the togetherness that we tried to achieve, that oddly have lost our life for, I feel like I should use a Horseborn. So then we have a party of human, dredge, Varl, and Horseborn. Have all the people represented in this crew. And I think of the Horseborn Canary is probably my most useful. What are you currently using for an item? +1 all talents, +2 will per rest. Oh yeah, that's pretty useful for you. You have a lot of points that you could. Let's do that. I'm so sad. Okay, let's jump into the next battle. The Menders must not fall. Oh, is this like a protect them kind of battle? Oh god, okay. In that case, I mean, again, we'll just run. I go right up the middle. There's a lot of units over on this side. We'll have Bastion. 25-17, that's preposterously strong. I will go up the middle, and the Khan and Gunulf will hopefully quickly deal with the stuff that's over on this side. Ark will be here in the center. Yeah, something like that. You're first, you can't get in range of anybody. And you in theory could get in range right now. But we also want... They don't have any ranged units. We want to get right in there and prevent them from... prevent them from getting anywhere as close to our Menders, right? What does your stuff do? Kindle is the slam. You also have 6 break. Causes knockback to all doing armor break damage. How much? Does it just do my normal armor break damage and I just changed the knockback with the size? Let's be aggressive with you. It does do my armor break damage. Holy shit, okay, that's really strong. Hakan could just kill this outright. That's probably not useful to us. Then again, this party, as I said, is quite strong. We can probably just be super aggressive. You have yet to go, you have yet to go. That's okay. It's fine. Ow. Can you not? Okay, so you're up there. Can't do much about you. And you... I could actually get in position to do something to you. Oops, not there. Wasn't tipped 3 per round. Let's just drop that on you. You're gonna have to do break damage anyway. Let's... Wait, I control these menders? Son of a bitch. Oh, but they can... Well, of course they can use mend. They're menders. But that changes... Who's next? You. Although, this fight should be impossible to lose then, because... Well, I guess it loses if the enemy gets on the menders and hurts them, but like, we can... Like, we should never be able to run out of armor on any of our characters because we can mend so much. Oh, that was like Ollie's axe throw. That's cool. Fuck! Oh, why are you doing that, you jackass? Shit, okay. Well, in that case... Okay, yeah, we need to deal with the stuff that has a chance of getting on the menders. Oh, I didn't mean to kill that. Shoot. Rook, you move here. Put all the damage you can on this thing. Okay, Gunnulf. You just swing up in here and position yourself to move in on some stuff when you get a good opportunity. Now this thing... If you get lucky, you can land the 1 damage on that. I need to kill you, which is unfortunate. That's okay. They're gonna get so many turns, but luckily we should be absolutely fine. Anyway, we got lucky that I think that didn't kill. The Khan's starting to take a beating here. You go next, and you could actually get on to somebody. That's okay. Let's walk Bastion in here and smack this thing. Why do you have 21 armor? That seems excessive. Okay, who's next? You go soon. Okay. Let's move Gunnulf in here, smack this thing for 14. Okay, now we're basically good to go. Oh, Khan is taking a beating. Okay. Where are you going? Okay. Stay away from those menders. Oh, there's you three. I'll go again. Mixed martial arts. What was that achievement for? Bastion's ready for promotion. I think we only got the Bastion the one kill there. I think I need to get him a few more probably, as he is a new unit. Get those menders up on the walls, Petrus shouts to his guards, and keep everyone else away. Stone Guard follows you like a lost puppy, scaring any stragglers fighting away from the walls. Petrus's guards escort riled menders to the top, where they join with other menders, closing the gap. Zephyr vaults from the ground on a gust of air, soaring to meet them. The darkness touches the crackling walls, oozing over the edges. Wicked shapes titter and lurk on the other side, just beyond sight. Menders, shouts Zephyr. Now. Sorry for being so quiet. Oh. Little cutscene. Seems like it's working. Sorry for being so quiet, getting wrecked by Endwalker. Oh gosh, that's okay, love. No worries. I love you so much. Oh, here we go, descending down. Juno and Eyvind just looking completely casual while everybody else is like tumbling through the air. The caravan fell silently in absolute darkness before you lost all sense of time and place. Before hallucination and madness set in, you felt Juno's touch pill you into a sleep state and protect you from the worst of it. Now dim light finally reveals approaching ground, like an island rising from a midnight sea. Nobody talked about... how close are you to the end, love? Or why, I guess you may not know that exactly, but I assume you're like right in the end of things now? Nobody talked about the loss of Fulka in that time, but the memory of her fell alongside everyone. Touching the ground now finally feels like moving on. Walking feels like you've never done it before. This is the inner earth, Juno tells everyone. This is a cave, grumbles Ollie. I'm not impressed. In the gloom, Juno looks absolutely ghostly, beckoning you to follow. Reserve judgment until we emerge. Mender's light plays tricks with the crags, shadows dance around the sharp edges and distended cavities. Oh, hey, someone sighs, almost apologetically. I may have a problem. 3 quests from finishing. Okay, yeah. So right there. Ditch is sitting on the ground. He appears to be missing a leg, but at second glance it's been swallowed up by a deep, narrow hole. The floor is riddled with them like a coral reef. Ow, he can use. Ow. Ow. While he claps a hand over his mouth, you all hear it nearby, scraping on stone, through stone. Draw weapons and encircle Ditch. Drag Ditch out of the hole as quickly as possible. Try to make a distraction away from Ditch. Get out of the hole. Ditch screams and blood flushes through the hole like a drain. You expect to see a stump, but instead there's a trough carved into his leg by the rock's floor's razor's edge. Jesus. He'll live, probably. Shields, you shout. Well, we have menders with us. Surely he'll live. Shields, you shout as creatures rumble out of the darkness. Good thing he's not one of our main units. I assume he's, injured for 4 days. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine. I'm sorry that it happened to him, but... How much, we have 40? Do I run... Do I know what we're even fighting? It's probably Dredge, right? I would think. Rank 3, we can kill any Dredge with strength 10 or less, just all at once. I mean, you're passive. Will that work on Dredge too? Can Dredge be poisoned by it? Diseased enemies. Doesn't say anything about not working on Dredge, so... Yeah, we'll just run a regular crew here, I guess. Also, before I forget, I did want to check what the last couple of achievements I got were for. Reach the end of chapter 20 with 300 clansmen. Oh yeah. Win a battle with at least one human, horseborn, Varl, and Dredge in the fight. Oh, okay, so it was good that I chose those for my party because that was an achievement. Peace offering, unite Dredge Bay with its own kind. Yeah. Okay. Oh no, these aren't Dredge. These are the warped borer. Corrode, bores attacks and movement. Does +2 armor damage. As a spit does strength and armor damage plus corrode damage and additional armor damage on target's turn. What? That seems annoying. Nog grabs and holds enemy 1 armor damage plus corrode damage. So these things just shred armor to pieces, basically. What are you? Oh, a warped stone singer? Fuck. Wounded allies explode. Oh, that's fine, Umbridge. Oh, you have the same abilities. That's fine. I guess. It's annoying, but whatever. These things are squishy, at least. Grant. Deal strength and armor damage to target. God, this is gonna be... Have to go finish your role quest, though? Oh, like it's mandatory to unlock the final quests? That's interesting. I guess that was the same in Shadowbringers at some point. I don't know if it was that close to the end in Shadowbringers, but there was a point where you had to do the role quests. That's how the last one was. Yeah, it was like that, but it was like much earlier in the expansion, wasn't it? I don't think that the lock was like 3 quests from the end. Where do I want Ollie to be? Probably right in here, right? Eyvind can be in the middle. We just want everybody kind of over hugging this side. The ground looks uneven here. Oh, so those are like sinkholes like what Ditch stepped into. So those will probably hurt people if they step into them. Fuck, okay. God, this is going to be an interesting fight. How far can these things move? Jesus. Okay. Well, that's fine. It was very close to the end in Shadowbringers 2, was it? I stand corrected. Okay, well, we don't need to lure them very far, so let's post up here. This thing's gonna... What? Oh, no. Okay, wait, this is fine. That's just how it moves, right? Yeah. But then when it pops up, it... God, that's annoying. This thing's next. I don't want it... I don't want Ivor to be in range of it, so Ivor, you're just gonna step to the side for a second. We're gonna get all these things to come forward, and then we want to get hits on them before we let them do anything. How far can you go? Okay, so Krumer can safely get in range of this thing. Beautiful. Krumer can just get up on this and... How many units do they have? 8 total. I could finish these things off without too much time. You can't... This one goes after Krumer again. That's not a problem. You go kind of soon. I don't want to step over those sinkholes. Fuck. But I want Ollie to immediately start wearing you down. Ollie will go again before any of these things go. I could safely... is stepping in that going to be a problem, though? Can't get in range if we don't walk across it. Is this the test? Fuck. I don't want Ollie to just, like, disappear into a sinkhole. I guess if that happens, I can just load, right? It's not that big a deal. Yep. Okay. So it locks you in place. And loses your turn. That's annoying. Eyvind could use some troll stones. What's the range on the troll stones? To there, so I would need to move over here and step up if I wanted to, which would be okay. Ivor can't actually walk past there. So if I was here, we could cast here. If I was here, we could cast it there. So here, over to... Yeah, okay. You can move to there, that's fine. One there, one over here. Ha, now you're in the sinkhole. Sucker. Cast on Ollie, that's okay, I guess. It's annoying, but it's okay. I don't really want to get in... If I battering ram you... Oh, we can't. It's fine. Do I smack you for 7 damage? Yeah, let's do it. These are up next. I'm really worried about how much damage these things are going to do. When do you go? You go kind of soon, actually. I don't want you to smack Krumer. can't get Krumer to hit this thing unless I... If we back Krumer off for a second. Okay, you did that. Can Ollie move again now normally? Yeah, okay. Oh, but then it leaves a spot that you can't traverse the next time. Okay. That's not as bad as I was expecting. I expected the sinkholes to do damage. Where are you going to pop up? Oh yeah, when you pop out, you do armor. Oh my god, you just almost murdered Ollie? Holy shit. That's not good. Luckily we have Eyvind for armor repairs. Reconnecting to chat room, damn it, OBS. But it told you about it early if you remember correctly. Oh yes. Yeah, you got access to the role missions like pretty early on, I think. That's fine. They're all kind of low now. Valgard can afford to start doing... I shouldn't say they're all kind of low. Okay. Ivor is still kind of stuck. I don't want to... I mean, I could step this way and walk up over the willpower burn. But I do big damage to this. Which is probably worth it, I think. It's okay. Now I can get in and do some damage on this thing before it gets another turn. When do you go? You go next. Shit. You could do big damage to Krumer, though. Ollie's next. You go. This thing goes in a little bit. Krumer could actually afford to chill for one more turn when these things get closer. I need Ollie to deal some damage to you, I think. That's okay. It's annoying, but it's okay. What just happened to you? Acid Spit. Crow damage, additional armor damage on the target's next turn. Annoying, but we have stuff to deal with that. They're all poisoned. These things are coming in soon. Honestly, I think you chill for a second. It's okay. Eyvind is just going to keep mending people when they need it. Okay, you got yourself stuck. Yeah, we gotta move in here now. It's fine. Okay, you're starting to cast a spell. They're gonna be in range soon, but it'll probably just go for him, I would think. I need to be able to get damage on that thing. Who do we pick down? Probably the 12. Actually, we could just do 7 damage to you. Deflect! Fuck. Annoying. Apostate can... just keep chilling. Eyvind can... just keep Apostate's armor high. I'll work on it, at least. We gotta get damage on this thing at some point here. We should be able to soon, though, right? We're wearing all these things down. Kermer can... okay, Kermer deals damage to you first, I think. That thing's dead, that's okay. Oh, I can't get in range of this thing. Annoying. Okay. In that case... in that case, what do I do? Can anyone do anything to that? Not really. Ivor could actually put some damage on it. Which means Ollie can... yeah, I'll just probably kill you this turn, unless you deflect now. Yeah. It's okay. Oh, you went for Apostate? Interesting. Somewhat unexpected. Where are you going? Did he just leave? Hello? I don't want to kill it outright. So we'll put 3 damage on it. And it dies to poison. You can actually come here and hopefully take this thing's aggro. Okay, it went for Kermer. That's not that big a deal. We can just start ending this combat. Now where are you going? That's fine. Oh, deflected first hit. Oh, fuck. Apostate. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna be okay because... down to 1 health. Holy shit. finish you off. Alright. Got through that. Sour smell fills the air, acid vomited forth by the digging things. Warriors brag about the hard battles they've fought, but no one will be bragging about this. I'm regretting this already, says Valgard, examining a limp tentacle. Courage, replies Juno. We'll see stranger things before we're done. That's not what I want to hear. This cave is only an entrance the Valka use. Each of the towers in the north is a different entrance to the inner earth. It used to look a little different before the darkness. I imagine most things did. Yep, that's something. The white tower crouches in the distance, small against the vastness of the inner earth. You feel tired just thinking about the march to come. That tower is our only goal now. The thing stands out like blood on snow. It doesn't belong here, does it? No, it was built by the Valka. It's where Eyvind and I will undo this. What is that enormous dome laying behind it? A fallen sun. And when do you plan to explain any of this? There may come a point when I have little choice. That point is not now. It will not be a short conversation or a happy one. Speaking of unhappy things, I can sense the loss of Folka is a dire blow to the Ravens. It may be wise to try and keep their spirits up. And I'm afraid there's something else you should know. As we fell, I could feel a change in Arborang. Gods, I can't see the ceiling. There is no ceiling. We're inside the world. Did it always look this dead? No, this place used to be full of life. So, yeah, so now the number of days that we had saved up for how long Arborang will hold out is now counting down. So we know exactly like where we're at in terms of how much time we have left. Oh gosh, okay. The caravan moves slowly, taking in the strangeness of the place. What did it look like before the darkness, you wonder? Ditch trips over his own feet again. I thought you were supposed to be the sneaky one, Spar mumbles, but he's not doing much better. Eyvind shakes his head. You aren't used to being here. It will pass. You ignore the bickering that follows, everyone seems a bit testy. Others complain of dizziness and nausea, and swear the ground is rotating until you're forced to stop. Spire solicits for a new hat. Walk it off, milkmaids. A short rest. We shouldn't stop now. How far do we have to go? I've only got 21... Short rest. All his feet are propped up on a rock with a flask in his hand before you finish speaking. His smile dares you to say something, but you think twice on it. A short while later, the raven's reluctantly ready to move again. Oh, we burned a whole day of our 21 days that we... Well, I guess there's not even necessarily days, but of whatever our units of time are, we burned a whole one there. I hope we have enough to get to where we're going. This is tense. Hello. You talking to me? Damn it, every time. I need a better introduction. Bitch continues as he walks, stumbling over his own awkwardness as he goes. Anyway, listen, this is gonna sound weird, but I'm going a bit loopy, cooped up with these people. I can see that. And everyone keeps threatening me with death if I don't leave them alone. Join the Ravens, I thought. Why not? Where else would be safer? Look at this. This is the least safe place. Yes. I know, I'm supposed to be the quiet guy, right? Everyone thinks I'm sneaky. Well, I'm only sneaky because nobody notices me. Does it ever get to you, being ignored all the time? No, that doesn't. I get chatty when I'm nervous. I hate this place. I hate being stuck in this bubble, like a fish. Fish don't get stuck in bubble. Ditch continues babbling as you walk, or at you while you walk. Oh, do we want to listen to him babble? Yeah, probably. That sounds entertaining. And like a nice diversion from all the intense stuff that's going on. Listen to Ditch talk about his childhood. And I knew something was up the first time I stole something. It was fruit. Like a whole basket of fruit. And the basket. That's the only reason anyone noticed. A ton of fruit was suddenly gone. So the fruit monger shouts for guards. Fruit monger? Whatever. Anyway, the guards walk right past me. He bumps into my shoulder. Doesn't even turn around. There's guards running all around me, stopping other people. Never even look at me, and I'm holding this basket of fruit. I mean, it's kind of insulting, to be honest. Is it my face? Do I look like a leper or something? But now I'm wondering what else I could get away with. Taking jewelry? Sleeping in the King's Keep? Murder? Turns out I've gotten away with a lot of murder. Which continues babbling at you while you walk. Let's listen to him talk about his interests. By the gods, 15 years now if you count my stint in regional theater. Hard getting work in theater. Always in the background, right? No surprise. I did a lot of carpentry for them, actually. Lots of furniture. The secret is you rub vinegar into the wood. That was about when I just gave up and started working for myself. The only honest money I ever made was selling a song I wrote about chicken. Listen to Ditch talk about his travels. Killed that guy later. Hunted him down and stabbed him in the face. Nobody's called me backflips since. But now I'm stuck on a ship, months out to sea, right? Lots of vile stuff happening on those ships, I can tell you. Debauchery. Made me think twice about going completely nude when we stopped at those hot springs. I still did, but you know what I'm saying. What? I feel like they made the game and they were like, this is a little too heavy to be played all continuously. And then there was like, let's just throw in some ridiculous conversations to lighten the mood. I wish I could listen to him more. Ignore him until he leaves me alone. And I get the feeling they think I'm creepy, if they even notice it at all. But anyway, now she's in a panic to get all the goats back in their pen. Everybody's looking. Then her husband starts screaming at me, freak, big-nosed freak. Maybe we should keep it down. It's rough, you know? You ever heard someone screaming freak at you? Freak? The last shot echoes noticeably shortly after you spot movement. Damn it, Ditch! The ravens curse Ditch as they draw their weapons. How is this my fault? We're glowing like the freaking sun festival down here. Stop shouting, Ditch. Wild. Oh, we have to use him and he's still injured from the sinkhole? God damn it. Do I feel like doing that right now? When did it save last? When we descended into the cavern? Surely not. That's the same picture. Saved last 6 minutes ago? Well, we can't not run Valgard. So who are we taking out instead of Ditch? Apostate's so useful. They're all so useful. I guess of the characters here, Krumer is arguably the least useful. We could have Krumer sit out for a fight. I can't believe we have to use an injured Ditch. He's not gonna do anything. Well, whatever. Nice going, Ditch. This is my fault? It certainly seems like it. What are we against? A lot of stuff. This is gonna be... I don't know if I have it in me to do this whole fight right now. Oh, Ditch and Ivor can't even have their position changed. Perfect. This is gonna be a rough time. Oh, you're immediately gonna go and start casting a spell? Okay. That's fine. You're up first. Oh, I need to... You, then you. Oh, please go for Valgard. Then you way over there. Then you. When do you go? When do you go? Sooner rather than later. When do you go? We gotta charge Ivor in just to keep, because we weren't able to dictate our position very much in this fight. You're always going after... Okay, what can you do again? Become invisible next to ally, hidden attacks, ignore part of the target's armor. Rally, give willpower to any allies in any range. Okay. Let's run you back here. Set you up to ignore 9 armor. And prep to have you go do a bunch of damage. No, don't walk in here. God damn it. Why are you not going after the character who has aggro? Okay. Whatever. It's fine. You better go after the character who has aggro, or so help me, I will be upset. I mean, I'm already a little upset, but... No, why? Apostate's already at 1 health. Okay. That's going to hit a bunch of characters. Including my own characters, which I don't want to do. Shit, but we already moved you here, so that means we have to either just mend somebody, we could troll stone. I guess we just double troll stone there and do some damage. Okay, you went after the character who has aggro. At least somebody did. Ivor's taking a beating over here. These things are gonna smack the crap out of you. It's okay though. We'll manage. Oh, well, apostate's down. Ditch will ignore 9 armor. Who's next? You. Then you. You're an 820? I don't really... What's your movement range? Not that far, okay. Let's run over here. Relax, storm you. Oh, great. Ivor's taking big damage. Valguard, just keep stonewalling. That one's next. I can't do anything to that one. Oh. Ollie's almost dead. Do I use Stitch now? I guess I have to. You're up, that's fine. You way over there. Then you. Oh, deflected immediately. Well, Ollie's probably going to die next turn then. Well, they're all set up so that nobody's at a diagonal to each other. Ran out of willpower. I think we lose this fight. Yeah, Ollie's about to go down. Which is a major issue for us. I mean, you're already down to 12. We've lost... The poison's still going, but I think we're definitely not going to win this, which is fine. Are they? They're all... They're all lined up in such a way that I can't even, like, bounce lightning to them. Blackguard's going to be out of willpower after this turn. I could afford to do actually only 1 point on it this turn. Oh my god. Ivor's getting wrecked. I need to move, try to get this thing to walk in. Okay, good. It's poisoned now anyway. Did a dungeon in 14 with the trust without ever dying, first time? That's fantastic, Mango. Good job. That's amazing. Well done. How do these things hit through his armor? Deals strength and armor damage to the target, so that's just their ability. Okay. Sure, I guess. That's fine. Which is gonna be dead soon. Yeah, no, there's just... You're gonna die, you're gonna die... No, yeah, this is unwinnable. Okay, that's fine. How far back's the last save? Where does it put me? Back here. Oh, before we chose to rest. Interesting. That said, though, while it is a little bit earlier than usual, I think we will call it there. I'm still looking forward to going through, retrying that fight and continuing through the rest of the game, but I'm pretty drained from the story stuff that happened, and still very, very sad about the characters that we lost. So I think we'll call it a little early for tonight. But I appreciate everyone hanging out and watching. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Let's go quickly check who's around on Twitch. I love you so much. Oh, thank you for the heart, McD. Ooh, what's... I have not heard of that. What is that game? Oh, it's like a... It's like Dead by Daylight, but it's... different. Yeah, let's check that out. Let's go hang out with Ash playing a game called Prop Night, which sounds really cool from the brief lookup I just did. And I mean, it wouldn't even matter what she was playing. Ash is always a fantastic time. So we will go hang out there. Reach the final quest, but you gotta do role quests. You're gonna do the Aether stuff before leaving this area. Oh, sure, that makes sense. We'll do our standard raid call. So you can fly to get there fast. Yeah, nice. Yes, that makes sense. Oh, thank you for getting the raid calls, love. I appreciate that. So yeah, there's the two options. We got the emote version and the heart version. Sunday, right? Yes, my next stream will be, as always, more Darkest Dungeon tomorrow. I don't remember. We lost a run, then we started a new run, in which we lost a character, and then just barely got to the inn. That's right. So we're in the middle of a kind of a dicey Darkest Dungeon 2 run. We'll continue that tomorrow, which should be good. Raid is up and running. If you'd like to come along and you don't see it, you might just need to refresh the page for it to pull you on in. And join us as we go pay the amazing Ash versus the World a visit. But yeah, this is good. Banner Saga. It's been a while since Banner Saga has really given me like an emotional gut punch, because I had played the first game before, so I knew the stuff that was coming towards the end of that game. And then in the second game, I don't know if I just managed to make really good choices, but nothing really terrible happened in the second game. Unless I blocked something out. I can't really remember anything though. Second game was mostly decent for us. So it's been a while, but it still delivers when it decides to. But yeah, we'll continue that on Wednesday. But okay, I appreciate you all. I love you. Thank you for being here. I hope to see you again another time. Take good care of yourselves, please. Try to stay hydrated. Try to get some good rest whenever you wind it down. Call it a day. And yeah, have a great rest of your day, evening, night, and see you later.